does that familiarity kind of help you as far as your preparation during the week?
Not just prepare like any other game, just trying to have everything right, from practice and film, out on the practice field, and just take everything I learned from the practice film, what I see, take it into the game.
Does it make it any more difficult when there is that familiarity from them? Obviously they see you twice a year, so they're used to you, I guess.
Somewhat, but each and every year a team gonna try to get better and try to change up on what they did the previous year.
Hey, Lamar, with the success you guys are having on the ground, putting up all these yards on the ground, do you think the defenses will start playing you any differently to try to sell out to stop the run?
I believe so, but then they gotta get prepared for those guys who running those routes. Our receivers and our tight ends, sometimes our backs.
Lamar, we know how close you are to Mark Andrews. He's embraced blocking, and he's been an important part of what you've done the last couple of weeks. But him going without a catch 2 straight weeks, is that something you address with him? You feel a need to address with him to make sure he stays up and isn't concerned about his role on the offense?
I believe his role is he's doing his role. Sometimes you might not get the ball, but we got all these great guys on our offense that's helping us win games, including Mark. Mark is playing a huge role right now for us, just doing what he's doing, blocking, running routes, running guys out, and finding other guys to be open. He's just been a team player right now.
Well, we talked to John Harbaugh about Derrick Henry and Justice Hill being a 1-2 punch. What kind of boost Justice Hill's not giving you guys, especially in the passing game?
Man, he's explosive, man. He's just, I believe he showed it last year. He was showing glimpses of it last year, but this year he's just taking it up to a whole nother level. I don't know if it's because he got paid or something, but he's just doing his thing right now. But I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Lamar, speaking of team, and we saw you get back on social media. Some of the critics, if you will, people complaining about
some BS,
stats and parlays and stuff. What prompted you to do that?
Cause you gotta understand, we human too. We seeing that we going in there, we trying to win games. All our life we played football. We got to the highest level, the professional level, to win games, and not to help people's parlay. We're not betting on the games. We can't even bet on games and stuff like that. So we're not worried about that. And I don't believe we're going into games worried about stats either. We worried about the W column, the win-loss column. We're not trying to lose. So we go out there and just try to do what teammates do, try to help each other out. This guy might run someone else on the route to get this guy open, just being team players. And we don't dwell on parlays, but I see a lot of people like to make comments in our comment section or in our DMs. But then when we address them in our DM, they want to make it public. So it's it is what it is, man. We trying to win.
Lamar, are you seeing a greater frequency of fans or any individuals commenting and messaging you that over the years? Does that become a greater...
I believe it's become a thing. Ever since I believe the betting just started, a lot of bets have started, FanDuel, stuff like that. I believe that's when that jump started happening. But I don't care. I just don't like when my teammates get hit with, oh, you missed it by 2 yards. Bro, we don't care about your 2 yards, boy. Yeah.
Lamar, you guys have had a lot of really good rushing attacks here over the years. Obviously, the addition of Derrick has changed things, but is there anything else you could point to about what's different with this rushing attack and why it's working so well?
Just a different unit. We got different guys that added to the offensive line, obviously, and then Derrick in the backfield. It's just guys are different. Years in the past we had a great rushing attack as well, but it's just different guys doing it this time.
Does it feel like this year's rushing attack is the hardest one to stop that you've had since you've been?
I wouldn't say that because just 2 weeks ago it was, they need to run the ball more. And where's the run game? So now, we just won 2 games with our offensive line doing a great job and our running backs doing a great job. Now it's this is the best rushing attack the Ravens ever had. So it's just pick your poison with our offense. That's what I believe. Not just the run game, passing game too.
Mark, playing off of that a little bit, this is an offense where you can do RPOs. You could be staying in the pocket all game. You can line up under center now. How much do you think that versatility gives you that an added advantage in what defenses can't really predict what you're going to do?
Man, you're just playing chess and not checkers out there on that field, and that's basically what it is with our offense because any given game, depending on what the defense giving us, okay, they stopping the run, so now we just air it out. They stopping the pass, they going cover 2, cover 4 quarters and stuff like that. We running the ball, so it's it's hard to defend us. That's what I believe.
when we've talked about how you've been getting the keys to the offense, how much have you? I mean, we see you talking, and we're not hearing exactly what you're saying.
That's
before the
good.
snap.
That's
Yeah. but how much are you changing things up? Is it? Would you say it's frequent, or not as frequent as maybe people expect? How often do you think you're doing things like that?
It depends on what the defense giving me. I might check out or something. I might just change the protection one way, put it here. It depends. It's really on the defense. I'm going off the defense.
Lamar, you talked about Justice's explosiveness earlier, and obviously the physicality of Derek as a runner. Just those differing skill sets. How does that help you as a quarterback, and what kind of luxury is it for you to have that?
Man, just put the ball in those guys' hand and let those guys work. And then when I have to throw the ball, I work. And those guys help out with blocking as well. Not just running the ball. And Justice just had a touchdown catch. Derrick Henry just had a touchdown catch, so they helping in the pass game as well. So they just doing it all right now.
Are you're pretty even keel throughout the year, without getting too high and too low, and after wins or losses. 2 weeks ago it was a different conversation. Now you win 2 games, and there's a lot of excitement. How do you, keep yourself or the team as a leader from, kind of buying into either way all the conversation, around this team?
Pretty much because we seen what it was the first 2 games. How it was just like, what are the Ravens doing? The Ravens are the worst team in the NFL. We were seeing all type of crap. And then we just win these games, and it's like, oh, they're the team to beat. So it's like, bro, we just play football whenever we have to. Thursday, Monday, Sunday. It don't really matter. We just go out there with the winning mentality.
All good? Thank you, LJ.
Appreciate y'all.